I really want to know how many people are coming to D&D right now from Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like the number of people who know what a Mind Flayer and a Githyanki are is at its highest point ever. Since the Githyanki companion in that game, Lae'zel, isn't the most popular character in the game, I'm not entirely sure how many people are just jumping into D&D wanting to play a Githyanki. But if you are, or if you're running a Mind Flayer or Githyanki-centered adventure, then I have just what you need. The new Githyanki Warband from WizKids, and many thanks to them for sending it our way to review. I recently reviewed the new D&D adventure, Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. You can see that review up there in the eye. And I think playing a Githyanki in that adventure could be really interesting. We also had Spelljammer last year, and the Geth played very heavily into that one as well. So let's see what the Githyanki Warband brings to the table. Today's video is brought to you by Hit Point Press. The deck of many animated 5e reference cards can bring even more magic to your games, and they make fantastic gifts. Get animated spell cards, condition cards, or townsfolk NPCs. You can even get in-game items like the Deck of Illusions and the Deck of Many Things. Get your deck of many animated cards using the info icon in the corner or in the doohickey down below. We'll start this off with the Githyanki Wizard. Sometimes these sets annoy me a little bit when they are very clearly basing a mini off of a particular piece of art that's connected to a particular stat block, but they name it something else. This is really a Githyanki Starseer. They scour the universe with their magic, hoping to contact ancient stellar life forms to learn their secrets and maybe make first contact. Since they live on the astral plane, they can study their results indefinitely. Next up is the so-called Githyanki Sorcerer, based on the Githyanki Xenomancer, which is a better name. I just worry that, for example, one day someone's going to scour the aftermarket for a Githyanki Xenomancer mini and they won't be able to find this one. But I think WizKids is betting that people will be searching for Githyanki PC minis instead, so looking for classes. The Xenomancers here are the Githyanki Explorers. Next up we have the Warrior. And there is a stat block for a Githyanki Warrior, but that's not what this mini is based on. It is based on the Githyanki Buccaneer, again, a better name. And Warrior isn't a PC class anyway, so I have no explanation for this one. The Buccaneers are the renegade treasure hunters of the Githyanki, and their greatswords do extra psychic damage. Here we go. This is indeed a Githyanki Gish. They are basically spell swords, blending magic with swordplay to become very effective warriors. They generally take roles as assassins, as raiders, and spies. Like most Githyanki, the Gish have the ability to astral step or teleport 30 feet to get into and out of danger quickly. Next up is the Githyanki Kith'rak, who serve as something like lieutenants in the Githyanki military. They're considered champions who have undergone extensive physical and psionic training. They have the ability to parry blows and magically end the charmed and frightened conditions on themselves and anyone of their choice within 30 feet of them. And here we have the Githyanki Monk, and I am not really sure what art inspired this one, but it does remind me of some of the art of the Githzerai, actually. And I can't wait to see how my subtitle software handles all these names. But I am glad this one was included, because Githyanki Monks are a pretty popular PC combo. Finally, we have the Githyanki Supreme Commander, which is happily the highest CR Githyanki stat block out there. The Supreme Commanders are above the Kith'raks in the pecking order. Each Supreme Commander leads an army. They often ride red dragons into battle, which makes me want some more mountable dragon minis, and this is a pretty impressive looking mini in itself, matching its title. And here is the full set together. I love it. These sets give us basically everything we need for a good Githyanki adventure, and give us a bunch of possible PC minis at the same time. It would make my job a bit easier if they were a little bit more consistent on the naming, but I'll leave that aside for now. I haven't really talked about the Githyanki in general yet. Githyanki are psionically empowered raiders and sellswords who live in a stratified, militaristic society. Their more peaceful cousins are the Githzerai, and their most hated foes are the Mind Flayers. If you want to play as a Gith, check out Monsters of the Multiverse. And if you do pick this set up, go get the Rakma adventure on D&D Beyond. It is a short adventure in which the PCs all play Gith. I'll link it down below. The Githyanki Warband is available now for between $40 and $45. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. I do like the idea of getting warbands of the minor playable races so you can use them as PC minis, especially when they're themed after classes instead of just being whatever stat blocks are available in 5e. Now I want to see a Kinku set, and an Aasimar set, and a tiefling set and a tabaxi set. Or how about a turtle set? Oh my god, a turtle warband would be an instant buy for me. What do you want to see? Stay tuned here. We have another warband to show you here soon from the Undead Armies line from WizKids. If you want to adopt yourself a little kobold, you can do so with the link up there in the eye or at heroplush.com. And you can follow us on social media over here. For now though, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.